Hi, and welcome to episode 7 of Comics for Beginners, today with tips on sketching and inking. The inking process is where everything comes together. Some artists do very thorough sketches, so their inks are basically just tracing. Others tend to do most of the actual drawing in the inks. Some artists do stick figures that they then flesh out. Others make use of help lines to make sure everything is in the right place. Now, I don't really cover anatomy and basic drawing in this program. You'll have to pick that up elsewhere. Through practice, that's how I did it. Like I showed you in episode 5, I print out my layouts and use those prints as my sketch pages. Now that I already have the frames and the dialogue to fit in the balloons, it's much easier to dig in than if I just had a bunch of blank pages. I sometimes print my layout out in a light blue and ink directly onto my printed pages, but usually I just sketch on it and then ink using a separate piece of paper and a light box. A lot of artists use blue pencil for their rough sketches. In olden days we did that because the photocopy machines couldn't pick up the blue lines. That went for most scanners too, and then you don't need to erase the pencil afterwards. Nowadays, a lot of scanners are much more sensitive, so you have to remove the blue in Photoshop after you scanned it in, but that's easily done by adjusting the levels. The other advantage of using blue pencil is that your line art is clearly visible on top of it. With a regular pencil, you can sometimes find it hard to tell the lines apart, and you need to erase your pencils with the risk of the ink going pale.